This time, we've got national titles on the line in 3 divisions of USPSA competition. It's run and gun action from Barry, Illinois. Plus, your first look at the new limited gun with a sight that may improve your scores. And Jerry Michalak is here, but he seems to be confused about which is his trigger finger. It's all today on Shooting USA.
This is Shooting USA, reporting the stories of America's shooting sports.
The United States Practical Shooting Association has expanded their sport to include all types of guns, from the race guns of the open division to the 1911 type guns of the limited division. Revolvers are included. And then there's the production division for off-the-shelf factory guns. The result has been lots of new shooters signing up to compete with their local clubs. But at the highest levels of the sport, there are titles to be won in each division. This time, the USPSA Handgun Nationals consist of 2 matches held back-to-back at PASA Park in Barry, Illinois. The first of the 2 matches is made up of 3 divisions: the limited division, the production division, and the revolver division, with one of these divisional races coming down to the closest finish we have seen in years. Rob Leatham has held the limited title for 5 years straight, but this year he might be feeling the pressure.
But it's kind of a monkey on your back when you win a lot of matches in a row, because it's inevitable that you're going to lose if you keep doing it. You know, the smart person quits at some point, but I'm still having too much fun. I mean, I'm still enjoying it.
There are 18 stages of fire set up to try and challenge that enjoyment this year. The stage designers took a new freestyle approach to stage design. Match director John Amadon explains.
Freestyle is where you present a stage to them, a scenario, and we just say on the signal, engage the targets as you see them. Now you could see them from this angle, you could see them from this angle. I can get 4 targets from here, 3 from there. Can I get more from here, more from there?
Stand by. This new approach to stage design is readily apparent as the production super squad hits the stage named Your Choice, Get Her Done. 7 paper and 4 steel targets require 18 rounds. One of the steel poppers activates a double spinning paper target, and another popper activates a swinger. Angus flies his CZ through the stage, laying down the fastest time for the production division, 13.55 seconds. But a 10-point penalty lands Angus in 4th for the stage. Production division phenom Dave Sevigny takes the same approach on the stage, deliberate, fast, and accurate. Dave's time of 14.66 is good enough for 3rd on the stage. Top competitor on the stage is another CZ shooter, Petros Millones. His time of 15.2 seconds is not the fastest, but Petros is the most accurate, hitting 82 of the possible 90 target points. On the other side of PASA Park, the limited super squad is underway on the stage called Behind Door Number 1. 12 paper and 4 steel targets require 28 rounds and offer a possible 140 target points. This is a big stage. Todd Jarrett is about to have a major malfunction as his magazine dumps all of his ammo on the ground. But like a true pro, Todd drives on and finishes the stage in 20.68 seconds.
I've never seen that happen. I've been shooting for all my years. I've never seen that happen. I've never seen that happen as long as I've been shooting, ever. They just had broke off and everything went flying.
Travis Tomasi from the Army Marksmanship Unit rips through the stage, posting the quickest time for the match, going 16.30. But there is one little problem.
Charlie, Mike.
That one's
Alpha Charlie.
Charlie.
That's what you call a nicker.
It's scored as a miss, and that drops Travis down to 9th overall for the stage. Top Super Squad shooter on door number 1 is the great one, Rob Leatham. Rob lays down a time of 16.44 with 132 points. Next up for the limited squad is the stage known as Moving On Up. 10 paper and 5 steel targets offer a possible 125 points. Travis Tomasi runs right at the stage, looking smooth and fast. Until this reload. But grabbing a second magazine, Travis doesn't miss a step, driving to a 13.55 second time with 105 target points, securing 6th for the stage. Next up, Rob Leatham, fast and deliberate. This is textbook Rob, 14.53 and 111 target points, put the great one 5th on the stage. Todd Jarrett is looking to make up some ground after that last stage. Todd makes it look easy, going 14.70 with 119 points on the targets, putting him 2nd for the stage. Top shooter on Moving On Up is college student Blake Miguez. Blake's time of 13.57 with 111 target points gives him top match points on the stage. Now, back to the production Super Squad. They've made it to the stage known as the 2-step. 6 paper and 3 steel targets offer the shooters a chance at 75 target points. Block shooter Julie Golaski is the first lady shooter to qualify for a Super Squad position in any division of USPSA competition. Julie makes a safe pass on 2-step, going 15.12 with 65 target points. CZ shooter Matthew Mink takes the stage apart, going 8.86 seconds with 67 target points. Good enough for 2nd on the stage. Top production shooter on 2-step is Dave Sevigny. Dave runs 7.99 with great accuracy. 73 target points give him full match points for the stage. This match is starting to heat up. We'll run down the leaders in the races for these national championships coming next. If you aren't familiar with USPSA scoring, it's the total of your target points with more points for shots in the center of mass than divided by the time in seconds. In simplest terms, the better your hits and the faster your time, the better your score. Keep that in mind when we continue with the Revolver shooters coming next. We're back with more from the USPSA Handgun Nationals. We're tracking the top shooters in 3 divisions: limited, production, and revolver. The Revolver shooters are handling business on the stage named Where's the Ammo? With only 40 target points available, this is not a big stage. A-class shooter Keith Ulfers gets it done in 12.2 seconds with 38 target points. Junior revolver shooter Sam Carmody gets all his hits, taking down all 40 target points in 12.84 seconds. Top revolver shooter on the stage, Jerry Michalak. 7.02 seconds and 39 points is more than a second and a half faster than second place. Jerry wins 15 of the 18 stages in the revolver division, amassing 1,574 match points, 229 match points ahead of second place, Cliff Walsh. The production division Super Squad has arrived on the stage, Big Barricade 2. 6 paper and 4 steel require 16 rounds and offer 80 target points. David Olhasso puts up a competitive time, 11.22. but 72 target points will only be good enough for 4th. Dave Sevigny is just off Olhasso's time, posting an 11.38 second pass, but 74 target points edge Dave into 3rd. The always fast Angus Hobdell burns down Big Barricade 2 in 10.27, but only 72 target points means 2nd for Angus. Top production shooter on Big Barricade 2 is Matthew Mink. 1097 and 78 target points give the CZ shooter full match points on the stage.
How'd you do, man?
2 alphas.
That one was solid. I like that one. I like shooting around barricades. It's maybe I think a strong point of mine. Yeah, that one went good.
Next up on Big Barricade 2 is the limited division super squad. Rob Leatham leads off with a great time, 9.61 seconds, but...
How'd we do, Rob?
Not good. Shot the good guy in the head.
Blake Miguez is also under 10 seconds, but...
No shoot.
Talking about that's on the line, huh?
Mike Voigt,
White guy jumped over in my way.
Phil Strader,
I had a no shoot. I was came around the corner too fast and was getting a little greedy on the point.
Taryn Butler,
How'd you do, Taryn?
Not good. Too many shots on steel and I had a miss, so not a good run.
Just when it seems Big Barricade 2 will get the best of the limited super squad, in steps South African Fabian Scott. 7.95 with 70 target points puts the big South African 2nd despite the summer heat.
But hassles accommodating with the heat and humidity compared to South Africa. It's quite different. So my best day so far. So I enjoyed that.
Todd Jarrett is the top limited shooter on Big Barricade 2. 8.05 and 73 target points gives Todd the win for the stage.
805, I didn't hit no shoots, missed no steel. That's a good thing.
Over on the stage called Hot Seat, the production super squad is finishing up their match. There are 9 paper and 3 steel targets on this stage, offering the shooters a chance at 105 target points. David Olhasso has a great run going until, and keeping control of his Beretta during that fall saves David's match. Had he dropped his pistol, it would have been a DQ on the spot. David still manages 17.21 seconds with 101 target points. The fastest production shooter on Hot Seat is Angus Hobdell. Angus blazes through in 12.09 seconds, but his accuracy suffers, managing only 82 target points. CZ shooter Petros Milionis fares better than his teammate on this stage. Clocking a 15.89 second pass with 103 target points. Top production shooter on Hot Seat is Dave Sevigny. 12.16 and 97 target points makes this one of the 11 total stage wins as he successfully defends his national title.
The crowd I'm shooting against, those guys are tough. I mean, they're getting better every year, and I have a lot of respect for them, and anybody that shoots this division. It's a great division. It's brought a lot of people into the sport, and it's the toughest division. You know, you got 10 rounds in the gun, you got to shoot your points, and you really got to use your head, stand on your head sometimes to get it done.
The production division results stack up like this. Matthew Mink, 3rd, Angus Hobdell, 2nd, and Dave Sevigny is again the national champion, 251 match points ahead of 2nd place. Congratulations to both Jerry Michalak and Dave Sevigny on winning national titles in their divisions of the sport. But we've got more coming as the Super Squad in the limited division shoots to the closest finish on record.
You're watching Shooting USA, awarded Best Outdoor Program by the National Shooting Sports Foundation.
It is likely the tradition of the sport that has more of the grandmasters choosing to shoot in the limited division with high-capacity guns based on the 1911 design. With that collection of talent, you will see action as the match winds up with the final stages of fire. The limited division frontrunners have arrived on the stage called Up and Down. 8 paper and 2 steel targets require 18 rounds and offer 90 target points. Emmanuel Bragg has emerged late as a real threat to take this national championship. Manny goes 10-78 with 84 target points, locking up 3rd place on Up and Down. Shannon Smith has been a USPSA Grandmaster for a number of years, but is now establishing himself among the big names. Shannon lays down an 11.1 second run with 87 target points. Good enough for 2nd. Full match points from Up and Down go to Rob Leatham. Rob is 1,500 slower than Manny, but Rob is more accurate with 87 target points. Yeah, boy. The limited division race is too close to call going into their last stage. Yes, that taxi again is a big stage offering 160 points and several ways to engage the targets. Blake Miguez is on pace, but 2 penalties drop him down on this stage. Emmanuel Bragg is at the front of the race for this national title. Manny leaves it all on the range, posting a 24.56 second pass with 145 target points.
Shot the match clean, I think. So that was my goal. So we'll see where the chips fall.
Travis Tomasi is the top shooter on the stage, but Travis is down in the overall match standings. His time of 22.98 and 152 target points puts the pressure on Rob Leatham. And it is now all up to Rob. He has been in this position before. Rob is fast and clean, going 23.27 and 149 target points. This run puts Rob ahead of Manny on the stage and edges him into first place for the championship by just 2 match points. The final results: 3rd, Blake Miguez. Emmanuel Bragg ends up 2nd, and the limited division national champion for the 6th year running is the great one, Rob Leatham.
I was nervous as I've ever been in a shooting match. I don't like these tight matches. It's fun to win by 30 points.
A win is a win.
But a win is a win, and so it's all for the best. Thank you. Again. Luck over skill every time.
You've made it this far in the video, and for that, we thank you. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and we'll keep the uploads coming.